If you're over 40 and you want to stay relevant and vital in today's market, then it starts with the one thing that most people overlook: energy. The person with the most energy wins. As a trainer, my job is to always have the highest energy in the room, and I take it upon myself to always have the highest energy in wherever I'm at. I call this the proximity prime. And my job is to hold the energy up in spite of what I'm seeing around me. Not easy, but that is absolutely my intention. 9 traits to stay vital and relevant in today's market. First one, move your body. The emotion is in the motion. Body first, psychology second. Gravity defying gesture. Put your hands in the air, you feel better. Some exercise is better than no exercise. Whether you walk your dog or I limp, if I limp my dog, is better than sitting and doing nothing. If I'm sitting, if I have the ability to just put my hands up and down like this, stretch a little bit, just stretch a little bit. Something is better than nothing. Number two, be adaptable. If you're not adaptable in this changing world, you are not going to stay in the game. You have to have the ability to have the brain plasticity and the lack of rigidity. If you're rigid in one area, you're probably rigid in a lot of areas. You want to develop the skill of being adaptable to all social situations. Number three, don't be automated. How you do anything is how you do everything unless you decide to change. A lot of people are like watching one episode of a television show for their whole life. They're going to do the exact same thing, say the same thing, and do the same things because they want certainty and safety over the unknown. They want to stay in their comfort zone. And when you're automated, you are officially the old dog that can't learn new tricks and you probably won't keep your job. Number four, regulate your emotions. I am a master of my emotions. You want to learn to regulate your emotions from the inside out and not be triggered from the outside in like most people. Because a lot of people have not learned this skill, and this skill is going to keep you in the game. There's a saying, if you fear it, you appear it. What you think about is what you bring about. Your emotional state sets your perspective. Number five, stay curious. When you're curious, you have that childlike interest in life. The person that's the most curious is the most present. When you're present, you're in the game. If you're not present, you're not in the game. Curiosity is a hack for being present. Number six, this goes without saying, is you have to be valuable. The person that's the most valuable will probably stay the longest. You have to always go the extra mile, and you have to do more to make sure that you're in the game. Number seven, keep your identity flexible. Do you have an identity that I like change, or more importantly, I love change, or I am an adventurer? Or have you ever met a person that says, I don't like mornings? Have you ever met a person that says, I don't like change? How is that identity going to keep you adaptable? When you have a flexible identity and you give yourself the ability to create new identities, I love change. I am an adventurer. I love the unknown. This is going to keep you in the game. That's what we want. It's for you to stay in the game until you retire. Number eight, learn how to learn. Learning is a skill. Whenever something is a skill, you can get better at it if you choose to. When you understand that whenever you learn something new, your ego's probably not going to want to, because what you're doing is you're rewiring your brain, and this can be painful for the human brain. This is why I want to accept the frustration whenever I learn. Number nine, and most importantly, have fun. When you want to go to the workplace, you do better. If you don't want to go to the workplace, you do worse. So you have to learn to be thankful and learn to love your job. And even if you don't, this is what you have to do to stay employed. The goal isn't to outrun change, it's to stay vital, conscious, and adaptable inside of it. When you do that, the market doesn't push you out, it makes room for you and keeps you in. Be the curve buster. In college, when you have an older person that goes to college, they're more serious about it. And when they're more serious about it, they stay in the game. There's an infinite amount of information on the planet Earth. Now, I say infinite figuratively. When everything is free, it loses its value. You know what it lacks? It lacks wisdom. And you know who has wisdom? You have wisdom. So bring your wisdom of your years and bust that curve, because they're not going to like it when they see the way you step up.